Today's story is called The Farmer Who Couldn't Wait. A long time ago, in a quiet village surrounded by green hills and winding rivers, lived a farmer named Uncle Speed. Uncle Speed was a hard-working man with big dreams. He had a small piece of land, a straw hat that was always too big for his head, and a passion for rice farming. Every year, he planted rice like all the other villagers. But this year was different. Uncle Speed was determined to grow the biggest, strongest rice crop in the entire village. He wanted to win the village harvest contest and show everyone he was not just an ordinary farmer. This year, he told his wife proudly, "Our rice will grow taller than trees." His wife just laughed and handed him a bowl of steamed buns. "Eat first. Let the rice worry about growing." Uncle Speed woke up before the rooster crowed and tilled the soil with care. He planted each rice seedling one by one, humming a happy tune. "Grow well, little ones," he whispered to each sprout. "Make your Uncle Speed proud." Every day, he watered the fields, shooed away hungry birds, and chased away lazy frogs who tried to nap between the rows. The seedlings started to grow, little by little, just as they always did. But Uncle Speed wasn't satisfied. "Why are they still so short?" he muttered. After a week, he visited his neighbor, Auntie Mary, who was sipping tea on her porch. "Are your rice sprouts growing slowly too?" he asked. Auntie Mary chuckled. "They grow when they grow, Speed. You can't rush them." But Uncle Speed wanted to rush the rice grow. That night, Uncle Speed lay awake in bed, staring at the ceiling made of old wooden beams. He kept thinking about the harvest contest and how proud he would be standing on the village stage holding the golden pumpkin trophy. Suddenly, he sat up. "I've got it. If the rice isn't growing fast enough, I'll help it grow." He jumped out of bed, put on his straw hat backward in excitement, and ran outside with a lantern. The moon was high, and fireflies blinked like tiny stars. In the soft mud of his rice field, Uncle Speed knelt down and gently tugged on a seedling. There, a little taller already. He went to the next one and pulled it too. Then the next, and the next. He did this all night, pulling up every single rice seedling in his field just a little bit to help them grow taller. By sunrise, he was exhausted but proud. "Now this is farming genius," he said, wiping the mud from his hands. Uncle Speed waited all day for compliments. He leaned on his hoe, smiling as people walked past his field, but no one said anything. Finally, his curious son, Little Bow, came running. "Papa, why are all your rice plants falling over? They look sick." Uncle Speed ran into the field in panic. The rice seedlings were drooping, their roots were exposed, and some had already turned yellow. "No, no, no," he cried. "I was helping you grow." He rushed to the village elder for advice. The elder stroked his long beard and frowned. "You pulled them up?" the elder said, wide-eyed. "That's not helping them grow. You rushed their growth and damaged their roots. They can't grow properly now." Uncle Speed stared at the ground, ashamed. The other villagers came to see what had happened. Some shook their heads, others chuckled. Auntie Mary patted Uncle Speed on the back. "It's all right, Speed. We all want things to go faster sometimes. But plants, children, even dreams, they all need time." Uncle Speed nodded slowly. "Next time, I'll wait. No more pulling." He spent the rest of the season doing his best to care for the struggling rice plants. Some recovered, some didn't. He didn't win the harvest contest that year. But something surprising happened. The next spring, Uncle Speed taught all the village children about farming. He told them stories about his rice plants, especially the one about how he tried to help them grow too fast. "Remember," he told them, "real growth can't be rushed." The children loved his stories and came back every weekend to help in his fields. By the time autumn rolled around, Uncle Speed's new rice crop was healthy, tall, and all naturally this time. And though he still didn't win first place in the contest, the elder gave him a special award, the farmer with the most patience. Uncle Speed held up the little wooden plaque. He laughed and said, Now this is better than a golden pumpkin award. Moral of the story: just like Uncle Speed, sometimes we all want things to happen right away. But when we rush things, whether it's learning, growing, or building something, we can end up hurting the very thing we're trying to help. This story teaches us pulling the seedlings won't help them grow. Patience and care will. Whether you're growing rice, learning piano, or becoming a better friend, take your time. Growth takes sunshine, water, and most of all, it takes time. The end.